This is day 19 for SwiftUI, day 19, going in strong, right? So today I was given another app to build, but not that much to work with, which is pretty good. It allows me to learn more about everything I've learned in the previous app that I built. So on this one, I'm supposed to convert different types of measurements. I chose temperature because I thought that would be the easiest. Boy, was I wrong. So it's just like a lot of things I had to take into consideration when it comes to building in SwiftUI, because the way you build in Swift is very straightforward, but since SwiftUI is very new to me, I have to think about it in a different way. So it's like learning two languages at once. So it's like I'm constantly switching back and forth my brain how to operate this. So the first thing I noticed is that just like the other app I built yesterday with splitting the bill, mixing up apps, that I have to create state properties, which are basically going to observe the user's input. And in this case, it's the input temperature, the input unit of measurement, and the output, which is what you see here. Type in there, you filter for whatever you want, and then this is like the outcome. Here, I'm just calculating how to find Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to Kelvin, Kelvin to Celsius. You get the rest. And then this is just a case to check, hey, if the measurement is exactly the same, return the same entry, right? But this is where things get kind of fuzzy and like SwiftUI-ish, where it's so confusing, right? Even though it's such a simple line of code, it's just so much happening in the background. I'm still trying to figure out. But simple, the navigation stack, instead of form that contains a text field and two picker views. So I just did the text field, which is basically the input for the user, and the value I want to have that stored in is for the input temperature, right? Going back up here, you can see that I'm putting the input temperature in order for me to convert it in this variable. Now, for the picker view, I'm basically just setting up the picker for the different types of temperature. So Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. And every time when the user selects one, that's what the value is, and that's what it's testing against. And then afterwards, I just created another section that just allows me to see the results, right? And then I just put the title here. Simple, pretty straightforward, but let's just give an example, right? So let's just do Fahrenheit to Celsius. As the song goes, it's 95 outside. Wow, that's how hot it is in Celsius. Let me see for Kelvin. Imagine that's how hot it is. If this was Fahrenheit, we would be cooking. But I'm gonna try to do the other forms of measurement, like, pounds to ounces to kilograms, whatever.